We've had the Lazy Daze now for just over a year. We have lived in it full time with 2 adults and 2 dogs, and we have traveled pretty extensively in it. So I thought I would give you our thoughts on, did we buy the right motorhome? Do we regret it? Pros, cons, that type of thing from owning the Lazy Daze Class C, and maybe things we would, do differently. And then a quick little what we did on the inside to make it a little bit more homey or suit our needs a little bit better. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like. We really appreciate it and helps out the channel. Hit that bell notification so you know every time we upload a new video. Well, let's get inside and I'll give you our thoughts. I figured we'd start with what is the biggest con and pro all at the same time in the motorhome. So we have the wraparound windows. So you have, the almost 360 views if you're parked somewhere, which is super awesome. This is also the living space. So you have like 2 opposing couches, which, we turn into twin beds because those couches were uncomfortable to sleep on. Even for a night, that wasn't the deal. If you have the beds pushed together as a king size bed, then you can't walk around, and that's kind of a pain. If you have them like this, then that's great, but this is like your only living space. We have the TV up here, which is currently down here because we take it off when we travel. And you can sit on this bed or / couch, and it's not the most comfortable, that's for sure. We do like the windows. They also let in a lot of heat, and this is like the most coveted Lazy Daze floor plan because of you get the great views from outside these windows. We've backed up to the beach, we've had them open, and it has been super cool, and we really have enjoyed it. But in the same token, this being really like your only living space isn't ideal. And even just on like road trips, when you pull over somewhere like this, you have to come here, you know what I mean? Like you have to, you're almost like always in bed. I would have preferred a model that had the bed in the back, like a walk around queen bed type situation, just something different. You lose the panoramic windows in the back, but for us that would have made a lot more sense. So that's definitely one of the downfalls of that. Also, the air conditioner is in the living room, which isn't that far away, but it could use like a little bit more, air back here considering all of the windows. We did upgrade all of the lights, which made it super bright in here, and it is still like none of the lights are on, and we just have like, these are light filtering, pretty much like, they're not blackout, but you can't see through them, white curtains, and it's super bright in here. It is probably like 10 o'clock in the morning or so, but yeah, there's plenty of light, so that we definitely love. And there's a decent amount of space right here, but for 2 adults and 2 dogs, it was a little cozy. The bathroom is another situation that, although it's not that bad, we have a really large shower, which we super appreciated, but everything else was kind of, a little on the snug side. It worked, and it works, when you're going on some short trips, but if you're going to live in something full time, we would have liked a bigger bathroom. Totally not a deal breaker. We did some remodeling and changed some things, and we like it. We definitely love the maneuverability of a Class C motorhome in one. We are 26.5 feet. So we have driven up and down the coast on PCH Highway. We've gone through traffic, driven up and down Malibu, and we don't have any problems because it does maneuver excellently. We love the maneuverability of the motorhome. Being this short, it's super simple to drive. It doesn't tire you out. You can park in most like parking spaces. We absolutely love it. You know, not everybody likes RV refrigerators, but I love the fact that you can stick this puppy on propane and you're good to go. She's been sitting in storage for a minute, so you have to excuse some of the mess. But we did remove the booth that was here. It was like a little half booth that pulled out, and we had a flood, and then it looked like it probably had flooded before, and the wood was kind of rotten. So we removed the booth to give us more space, because it came out to like here. You had like just a small walkway, and it just wasn't working for us. We've never really liked them to shimmy in, shimmy out. It would have given us, I guess, some more living space if we would have left it, but we chose to put in this coffee bar here instead, and we loved it. We had our ice maker up here and our coffee maker, and we've gone on a couple of trips since we moved out, you know, and got rid of, you know, all the stuff that was in here, moved it into the house. But we do just, you know, put our Nespresso up here, and because our oven doesn't work, we have our little air fryer oven here, and this makes more sense for us. And then we added this chair with a little TV here, so we do have another place to sit. You can sit in the front, you can chit chat, so that works out. If we were going to stay in it full time or whatever, we would have gotten a swivel for like this seat, and then it could swivel around, and then you have extra seating areas. So that would have helped us with the seating area. Or the seating situation. We never used the bed up above as a bed. It is a queen size, and it does have the hatch here. It has a couple of windows and some lights. And then this thing flips down. We used it mainly just for storage, you know, winter things or things that we didn't, you know, reach for all the time. And that was great. We have seen some models that have cabinets, and that probably would have best suited our needs. But this was fine. If we were to have guests, you could just throw them up though. Although we took the ladder out like right away, and it's been in storage and we don't use it. We keep it flipped up because it makes it a lot easier to get in and out. That's another thing that's a little difficult, is kind of, you know, shimmying in here. And then you gotta like get out again, and usually the dogs are here and whatever. But at least you do get the maneuverability. Like I said, it's super easy to drive, so we like that about it. So here's our final thoughts on our 2000 Lazy Daze mid-bath. We're 26.5 feet. Would we purchase this particular motorhome again? I'm not sure. We love a Lazy Daze. They're high quality. We haven't had any problems. It fires up every time. Like this particular motorhome, it's this one right here, not necessarily just the model, has been a great motorhome. I think we would have gone for one that had the bedroom in the back, would have suited us. For full-time living. When we purchased it, we didn't necessarily think that we were going to be living in it full-time. We were going to be traveling, maybe staying in, you know, a month or two at a time on different projects, but we just ended up staying in one spot and lived in it full-time. So I think that would have made a difference. Would we buy another Lazy Daze again? Absolutely. Absolutely. It has been a great motorhome. The aluminum, the aircraft aluminum on the outside has been wonderful. The maneuverability has been wonderful. All the features that it comes with have been great. We have solar, which never fails us, keeps our batteries charged. Our refrigerator still works and it's original. The shower is nice and big. Just the quality, like when you're in it and you drive, it feels like it's quality. All the cabinets are wood, solid wood, so that's a huge thing. If we were to live full-time and know we are going to be living in something full-time, we would probably lean more towards a fifth wheel. As far as if just traveling, I feel that a Class C or a motorhome in general, even a Class A, is the way to go. In our opinion, that's what we would prefer. We like to be in the thing. You can just pull over, get out, whatever. So if you're thinking about, you know, full-time, just think about how you're going to use it, what you want to do. If maneuverability is more important to you than space, then a Class C is definitely, you know, a way to go. We don't have any slides here, so that's also like a pro and a con. The pro being you don't have to worry about the slide breaking, but the con is you don't have as much space. And I feel that even just a slide in the living room would have made a huge difference in how claustrophobic it feels. But being in here right now, and I haven't been in here in a while, it does seem spacious and I do like it. So I don't think I would want to get rid of it. I'm ready to go on some camping trips, you know, anytime soon here, or a little, you know, road trip up the coast would be awesome again. So I don't know. If you have a Lazy Daze, comment down below what model you have, or are you looking for a Lazy Daze, and what model have you been looking for, and what do you think about like the back bedroom situation? Is this something you are looking for? If you're looking for a Lazy Daze, is this the floor plan that you've been looking for? It's the most popular. Do you have a motorhome that doesn't have a bedroom in the back, or, you know, you have the bedroom in the back? Just leave me some comments, because we're kind of torn on what we should do. Should we keep it? Should we upgrade it? Should we do something else? But I just wanted to give you my thoughts on what we feel about our motorhome after having it for a year. Do we regret it? No. When we do it again, absolutely. Are there things we would do differently? 100%. So if you liked the video, please, again, give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. It really helps the channel out a lot. And we'll see you on the next one.